Today's topic: Significance of Sadguru's Companionship and Spiritual Discourse. Hari Om kids! How is everyone doing today? I hope you're implementing and applying all the valuable lessons taught in the Bal Sanskar class in your day-to-day lives. कलियां महके बनके फूल, संस्कार बनते जीवन का मूल. Just like how tender buds blossom into fragrant flowers, our values define us and they become the core of our life. Just like the garden becomes beautiful when a gardener plants beautiful, colorful plants in the garden. Similarly, if we continue to apply the precious knowledge and the values taught in the Bal Sanskar class from childhood in our lives, then we start leading an exemplary life that is ideal, virtuous, and worthy of honor in everyone's eyes. Today we shall learn how invaluable is an enlightened Sadguru's company and presence in our life. Children, do you know that kings in the olden days used to leave their kingdom behind to be blessed by enlightened Guru's spiritual discourses in his company? Bhartrihari abdicated his kingdom and followed the footsteps of Guru Gorakhnath Ji. Lord Sri Krishna used to live in Guru Sandipani's ashram. Lord Sri Ram followed Guru Vasisht Ji and got enlightened. Even Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati used to go to sage Agastya Rishi's ashram and listen to their spiritual discourses. Other fellow disciples tried a lot to banish Bapuji from the ashram, but he did not leave the shelter of his Guruji, and hence today millions of people benefit from his holy spiritual discourses. By taking shelter of a Sadguru, our life becomes so great that we cannot pay for him for all this even after taking millions of births. Let's begin our beloved Bal Sanskar class today.
ओमकार गुंजन.
quote, "Spiritual discourses or satsang reveals love instead of cruelty." Story time. You must have heard about sage Valmiki. He wrote the Ramayana. But did you know that he used to be a ferocious bandit named Balia? Bandit Balia became the great sage Valmiki after getting Devarshri Naradji as his guru. This is the significance of proximity to an enlightened being. We learn the right and ideal way to live only from the spiritual discourses given by an enlightened guru. We are so lucky to be able to learn such great culture and values through the Bal Sanskar, and we do so every week right from the comfort of our homes. Emperor Akbar used to visit Mirabai in disguise only to be blessed by her satsang. Shukdev ji got Janak ji's satsang after pining for it for many days. Let's learn the importance of Sadguru's satsang, or the enlightened being Guru's satsang. Baba Gambhir Nath was a Siddh yogi in Nath Sampradaya. Sampradaya is the community. Once he was sitting on a mountain near Gaya. He was detached and hence avoided crowds. But he used to provide spiritual discourses to the deserving disciples who came to visit him. 4 bandits or thieves used to live in a village at the bottom of the same mountain where he used to stay. These thieves noticed the movement of people going to the top of the mountain for Babaji's darshan. They assumed that a lot of valuables must be donated to Babaji by his disciples. Looting the seekers on their way to Babaji might stop the movement of people. Hence the bandits planned to rob the Babaji himself. One night they attacked Babaji's hut. First they tried to scare him by throwing stones. Hearing the noise of these stones, one of the disciples said, "There's a settlement of robbers at the foothill of this mountain, and they have come to rob us today." "That's it?" Saying so, Babaji came out and screamed loudly, "Listen up! You don't have to throw stones. Just take whatever you want." Babaji himself took the robbers inside. Showing all the valuables, he said, "Whatever you want is yours." The thieves were astonished at Babaji's simplicity. Only an enlightened being can understand the deeds of another enlightened being. There's always a hidden reason or a meaning behind their every action and words. Even after the theft, satsang used to happen every day. After a fortnight, the robbers knocked at the door again. Babaji said, "Come inside. This time I have more goodies for you. Take it happily." Nobody knew about the theft for the first time, but after the second time, that became a topic of discussion among the disciples. Guruji's possessions and belongings should be saved at any cost. This venue is no longer safe. Hence we need to change this venue. Theft of the donations and gifts offered to Babaji will lead the robbers to hell. Babaji could hear the discussion of his disciple. Accepting most of his disciples' wishes, Babaji decided to move from this venue. But one of his disciples, Madholal, said very courteously, "Babaji, please stay here only. I do not know what deeds or karma of ours due to which we are getting the benefit of your satsang. I cannot even evaluate the value of it. During the satsang, you had said, satsang is even greater than God. Please, give me a chance to serve you. I myself will provide the thieves whatever they want. This disciple surrenders to you only what you've given. Let this get utilized properly. Let the robbers come daily instead of once in a fortnight. Thus, I will get the chance to serve you daily." Saying this, Madholal wept after falling at Babaji's feet. Guru is full of mercy. By sending one of his disciples to the village, Babaji called the head of the robbers and said, "You don't have to come here. Madhulal will bring all the stuff to your houses. The head of the looters was shocked to hear this. After hearing everything, his conscience woke up and he said, Babaji, please don't leave. Now none of us will trouble you. Please forgive us for our crimes. Saying so, he bowed down at Babaji's feet. Babaji also lovingly placed his lotus hand on his head. Blessed are those disciples who know the importance of satsang. We shouldn't be surprised if the divine spirit of such disciples changes the hearts of the looters too. Progressive vision. There should be fearlessness, happiness, and efforts to rise in life. One should be truthful and courageous. One should not lead a sluggish life. One should strive to be physically and mentally strong. The more we develop divine qualities in life, the more knowledge, peace, and bliss of God shines upon us. Fearlessness, non-violence, truth, acharya worship, tolerance, etc. are all divine qualities. To increase these divine qualities, celibacy, nature, and sattvic food helps a lot. This also helps in vitality, immunity, intuition, bravery, and memory increases by chanting mantras. Health tips. Today we will learn how health can be preserved by following nature's laws. A balanced diet. Many students only eat what they like, but the overall growth of body and mind, one should have a balanced and nutritious diet. Therefore, students should take a diet containing fruits and vegetables as much as possible. Protein is an important growth factor and energy source for the body. Milk, all kinds of lentils, sweet potatoes are rich in protein and very nutritious for children. Take dry fruits in sufficient quantity during winter and in lesser quantity during other seasons. We should consume phosphorus-rich foods like figs, almonds, walnuts, grapes, oranges, which help to improve our memory. Homework time. We know all of you are very busy in your daily life. To make our lives great, we need to save some time from TV, gossiping, roaming aimlessly, our cell phones, and utilize it in God and instilling good values. Let's make a vow today. We shall not waste our precious time and this human birth. Instead, we shall practice chanting, meditation, doing tratak, seva, reading spiritual literature, etc. So it will be your homework to take notes on from where did you save your time and where did you utilize it. Question and answer time. Which community did Baba Gambhir Nath belong to? Question 2. What did Babaji tell the robbers? Question 3. Which disciple said, Babaji, you should stay here? Question 4. What did Babaji tell to the head of the looters? Aarti time. We shall do Aarti by lighting a diya or a lamp.
श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की है आरती। श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की है आरती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारती। गुरु ब्रह्म रूप गुरु शिव स्वरूप भक्तों के तारण हारे। बिगड़ी को बनाने वाले गुरु ब्रह्म रूप गुरु शिव स्वरूप भक्तों के तारण हारे। बिगड़ी को बनाने वाले दिव्य दृष्टि इनकी हम सबको है निखारती निखारती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारती। श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की है आरती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते। वे पाप हरे संताप हरे दुखों को मिटाने वाले, नव ज्योत जगाने वाले। वे पाप हरे संताप हरे दुखों को मिटाने वाले, नव ज्योत जगाने वाले। है सुख करिणी है दुख हरिणी मेरे बापू जी की आरती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते। श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की है आरती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते। कभी राम बने कभी कृष्ण बने, अब बापू बन के आए हम सबके आंखों के तारे। कभी राम बने कभी कृष्ण बने, अब बापू बन के आए हम सबके आंखों के तारे। ये सेवा हमको जन्म मरण से तारती तारती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते। श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की है आरती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते। गुरु वचन है गुरु अखंड है, गुरु आनंद के दाता है, गुरु शांति के दाता है। गुरु वचन है गुरु अखंड है, गुरु आनंद के दाता है, गुरु शांति के दाता है। इनकी पूजा सारे क्लेशों को है निवारती निवारती। भक्त को है ज्ञान दे के तारते।